He's just like Horn. He arbitrum too. I can read between the lines. See, the ones that doing good, it's just like this particular lady that I was dating. She's so mad that what's called her got caught up. What is name? La Boomer, La Bumba?
Not La Bumba, sir. Yeah, Mumba.
Went to Callaway, Murray. I ain't got nothing to do with no high school call from Jackson, Mississippi.
That's right.
Central High School. But guess what? They was taking sides with the ones that stayed in certain areas. You know, like the rich hang with the rich.
That's right.
The poor hang with the poor. And they don't give a damn about nobody that ain't got no more.
That's the way it's feeling, my brother. That's the way it's feeling. And that's why we started the show with Watch Out There Telling. And that brother came right on the phone. He was like, hey, guess what? Forget Trump and the rest of them. At least John Horn's not doing this. That echo, brother. We appreciate you, my brother. We got one more coming in.
Well, to make sense, call you on air.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm glad to hear you all today. I'm glad you're back.
I know that's right, sister.
And I am proud to call you my brother. Have a good evening.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you, my sister.
Hey, we got one sister there.
We got one sister. They don't let y'all leave me without sisters now. Y'all keep running up on me. I got sisters. Y'all see that, right?
Yeah. You always got one brother. You got one brother.
Yo, see, she did that. I didn't see that, sister. She said, I just want to let you know you always got one sister.
One sister left.
Look at that time flowing away. You got one sister left. And sister, I love you for that. And I know we got you. Because believe me, one thing y'all don't see is the Krogers, is the downtown, is the aisles, is the everywhere we go where people embrace us and where people are talking to us. So let me take this moment to talk to the people for a moment. We're going to slow down just for a moment, y'all. And because of that, since I feel the need to do this, today we've got 2 meetings today. Let's keep our eyes a little bit on the sparrow. I want to go all over the place. Y'all know I love going all over the place. But today we've got 2 meetings. And you better believe that if you think that the federal, well, yeah, one more. One's happening right now. If you don't think that Banks showing up today, Lumumba being scheduled for today, you don't think that had some level of intention, that's our thought on it. But while we're in the middle of this data center flying through, you got to pay attention to it. That's why we talked about it as soon as it comes on. We're going to keep talking about things that are relevant. But please be aware that they put 2 data meetings while this is happening. One's happening right now at City Hall. Fire Marshal Bill down there blocking the doors the same way. They're trying to keep us out, make us seem aggressive. And ask yourself this. Why are you having 2 meetings? One at 6 p.m., which is when you're supposed to announce the win. What is the win? You all saw it. And this is us. When that sister just called and said, I'm proud to call you my brother, a lot of people don't understand we fight everything here. From April, those elections ended almost a year ago. We were clear we didn't want Horner. We were clear that we didn't think he'd protect it. We were clear what we thought. Those have ended and we've been fighting for Jackson and what's left. Now we see these cases coming into court. Now everybody want to jump around and focus on it. Listen, we've been uncovering what's been happening since then, and now it all makes sense to a lot of you. It all makes sense to a lot of people.
Remember what I said, we're going to find out who ain't been listening.
We're going to find
out.
Yeah, yeah, you see that brother jump on? I wanted him to talk. He ran. I know, but you see what I felt. You got a black person that starts yelling charges, watch that Negro. Let me tell you, a black person that starts yelling about charges, watch that Negro. Ain't nobody came on here about Jody yelling charges over the last week. Nobody came on here. Well, and Jody's a felon now. Because we know in our community, it don't take nothing to be a felon. Sneeze wrong, you can be a felon. But that brother showed his whole back. He showed his whole back. But I think we've got to have this conversation before we start jumping on him. Well, KP said let's take him.
Welcome to Make Sense, call you on air. I thought you.
No, I just want to talk to you. No, let's take him. You know us.
All right now.
All right now. Welcome to Make It Make Sense, my sister.
I ain't been on here in a minute because I've been out sick, but I'm listening to you.
I've been missing you. You heard it. We ain't got too many sisters out there, so I need some sisters.
You got my vote.
Thank you, my sister. We appreciate you.
About what you're talking about, I hear you. I told you, you folks got it going on down there. Keep on telling them, brother. They're going to hear you.
Yeah, they keep on calling and supporting us, my sister. That's all that matters. The rest of them can kick rocks with no socks on. All right, sister.
They don't want to hear you, but they're going to have to hear you.
Yeah. They're going to have to hear me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I appreciate you, my sister.
They got us down here in the hole. They think we can't get out.
That's right. That's right.
We got people just like you out here helping us, baby.
Where you at? Shout out where you are, my sister. Shout out where you are.
You got me. I'm Jacksonian, baby.
Okay, I know that's right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, listen, keep supporting us because I need you. Thank you, sister. So we take it all.
What can make sense, Carly, on there?
Well, your other sister, I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. And whoever is called me in about Lumumba being a felon, I'm quite sure it's a whole bunch of family members with felons behind their names as well.
We're going to look into that. Thank
you. So, just, don't talk down on your other brother because you don't know what the situation is.
That's right.
Or whether or not you're ready to take something to the next level. So you just have to be careful and don't speak things on people's lives.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, my sister.
You don't know why you took a certain decision. So I love y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. As they always say, y'all got a sister in me.
Oh, my sister, you always got a sister in me, man. That means more than you know, my sister. Keep on. We appreciate you. There's got to be a bad one after that.
What can make sense, Carly, on that?
Yeah. So it's not, for me, it's not about Mayor Lumumba at all, or former Mayor Lumumba at all.
Yes, sir.
The point that I was trying to make was about the credibility of you gentlemen.
No. But hold on. See, yeah. See, you trying to sneak back on. You see me? Hold on. Hey. Hey, hold on, brother. Keep your voice down. Keep your voice down. Don't try to sneak back in. Take the next call. You want to try to sneak back in with a different voice. But what I was trying to say was, I'm not the guy from earlier. Sir, you'd be more than willing to come back. We've done this for a year the same way.
He can call back tomorrow.
Mr. Wilson, my producer, has checked me. You gotta let him talk, and I let him talk. But you come back in. So if this is you, come on the phone and answer the question, please. Do we have time to answer another one? Come on the phone and answer the question.
What can make sense, Carly? You on there? Answer the question.
What is not it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sister. How you doing?
This is my third time hearing y'all. But I am so proud to hear that y'all don't care who it is, what race it is, y'all get the point out.
Man, it's out there. Yes, ma'am, sister.
And I am so proud of that. People are so scared to say what they want to say to who you put in office.
That's right.
That's all we need to hear right now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's fuel right there.
Yes, ma'am. And keep doing what you're doing. And anyone who's not calling, tell us we need it. We're going to go on without it. We were built for this, my sister, but we need you. God bless you.
Thank you.
That emotion is real, my sister. Listen, I got goosebumps right now. I'm not perfect. I know that. So when people call in and say listen, but I'm legitimate. I can guarantee you that. That's why you don't hear people calling us saying we're not legitimate. And that's why that brother got exposed that quickly by the people, not by us. You just called me off guard, brother. That was good. I didn't know it was you. That's why I let him in. I was like, I'm sorry. And he was like, well, this guy said earlier. I just want to follow up on what he said. Sir, that was you. Get off our line. You got to understand something, sir. We wanted to let you talk, but you don't know because you listen periodically. You don't understand how many people we've done that to. You got to answer the question before we can move on, sir. All we asked you to do is answer the question. But he wasn't ready to do that, so he called his handlers and was like, they shut me down. Go back in this way.
Audacity for you.
Audacity.
You had more time to go do research.
Right, you still couldn't come in with a question and answer. That don't make no sense. That's like that guy. Remember when we were talking about Mayor Horn and we said, okay, you all bothered. We had a supporter that called in. Brother, we got you. We're going to play your tape. We recorded this. And we said, okay, brother, this is what I said to him, y'all. This is a good way to end this. We said to him, just tell us one policy or one decision Horn has made that you like, since you like him. We're beating up on him. He was quiet. Okay, just tell us one thing he said that you like. I promise y'all this happened on air. Brother was quiet. He sounded so intelligent when he's telling us we shouldn't beat up on him. And we weren't beating up on him. I said, you know what, brother? Move on from there. Just tell me something he told you he thought before that you thought was cool. His brother said, I'll call y'all back when I think of something.
Still waiting.
And he called us back since, and that was about 4 or 5 months ago. So this is aptly titled what you all do when you all are his lovers like this, right? And this is what you do. You're loving him. You're not even holding him accountable. Holding him accountable is saying that everybody makes mistakes. We point out the things that are high level. There's no question. Let's just put it this way. This is all we talk about. Y'all take them little conversations to yourself. With these trials happening, there's one thing that's just locked in and that we don't need to talk about. We don't talk about Jody and he did this. We don't talk about Banks and he did this. We don't talk about Lumumba and he did this. We give them all the same thing. None of them should be there if you look at what white district attorneys and what white folks are doing throughout this whole state. If they're there, then a lot of other people should be there. So just realize I'm an intelligent black man that comes from leadership. All of them are being taken through a certain place because of the color of their skin. However, all I'm saying to the people is stop worrying about that little gossip. That's not revolution. That's not power building. Power building is understanding why they're each in front of a federal court. That's all you need to think about. Stop taking the name. You decide on your own time who did what and who was wrong. Understand they're sitting there because this city said no to the state of Mississippi when it came for the airport, and John Horn said yes. I'm going to answer you two things at once. I'm going to answer you why that trial is happening and why we're so hard on John Horn, which we're not. We're easy on him. Right? The trial's happening because Jackson, Mississippi would not give up access to its airport. John Horn has facilitated that as best as he could. The trial's happening because Jackson, Mississippi would not give up access to its water system. John Horn has accelerated that as much as he could by telling us this is the best deal for us, $200 in debt will go over, and we'll have control, none of which ended up being true. Everything that would not be done by the previous administrations shuns. Don't make this about a Lumumba. Don't make this about a Jody. Don't make this about a Banks. Make it about what it is. The state of Mississippi in that plea agreement today with all of them said what? You cannot pursue the Freedom of Information Act along with this. Read the papers. Go look at the proceedings. The state of Mississippi is the issue. Get your little peon mind off of these cliquish setups and do what we do, fight for the people. And then people would believe you. The state of Mississippi made all of them sign something that says you cannot file a Freedom of Information Act to get the information on how we got you, because the world will see just how bad we are. Marty came spinning around that corner. Because the world will see just how bad we are. Like, you all right, brother? I thought I did something. So just remember that when you want to make it about a person and make it small. Remember what the big boys did. Remember the state is getting what they want. Black folk in Jackson are starting to suffer. And we're going to continue to suffer.
You know, with that being said, you know, I know, remember a caller called in one time, was like, why don't you run for mayor? And I was like, I'll run for mayor, but I don't think you gonna help me. You know, I was like, give me a reason to run for mayor. Help me understand. Y'all don't even understand what's going on with Lumumba. Like, why would I want to fight? Y'all don't understand what fighting is. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, and the key is that you got people that actually walking around afraid of saying, I voted against Horn and I voted for Lumumba. No, we're looking for the ones that voted for Horn and can't get through to him right now. We're looking for the ones voted for Horn and are talking about why our streets still like this. And now Horn's been appointed to the 1% sales commission. Then he's now part of the commission he helped push the money away from. Yeah. Y'all got to jump at these clowns online who are openly supportive and just follow them, like the sister said. I wonder if that brother that called in, and we'll do our due diligence because a lot of you all comment openly. We'll follow that money trail. This is a calmer place. We don't get involved. We'll go look at who you are and look at how the money interacts. And then we'll drop another 2 cities, 1 Jackson. And you'll be right in the middle of it. That's the beauty of it. Like that sister said, listen to that brother that called in. I bet he got a lot of people in his family that's been stealing. And that's why people are so mad at Make It Make Sense Jackson. And that's why today, when these clowns are getting online, and sister after sister after sister after brother after brother after brother call in, and Marty over there dancing, what are you doing? Call in, hold on, Marty, this is a big point. I'm trying to finish here, brother. What's wrong? Is somebody trying to jump on us outside? Okay, so is somebody else talking about this? Marty, we got the head of the station out there. Marty's out there doing fan wheels, so y'all need to come down here and help us. I only got to see the big thing that we signed here at 90.1 was that we would land the plane. So what they asked us at 90.1 was this. Please don't. They asked us at 90.1 to make sure that we stopped 3 minutes early. That was a big thing. And y'all, I talk a lot. I'll admit that. I talk a lot. So I'm not going to lie to y'all. I have situations where Brother Marty, Brother Sherry, they be like, man, you talking right up to the point. People are coming on after us. I really had to say, I got to stop doing it. So today we've got to come in and we got to get off in 3 minutes. So I was just wondering, I said, I know you're not waiting for me to take a call because Marty told us before that the problem, him and Sherry told us the problem is y'all keep taking calls too close to 57. And we actually had to hiccup Sherry. He said it, yeah. They told us, hold on, I only got 1 minute. Sherry told us before, let me finish this, bro. Please don't interrupt this part, Sherry. We actually had Sherry, Ms. Evans, Marty sat us down in the room, yes, had a side of paper, please don't interrupt, but had a side of paper and say, we got to get off 3 minutes early. Yes. So now you see phone calls coming in, and we look down at the phone line, and we see the same brother trying to get back in the phone line. Hold on, Marty, let me finish, Sherry. We pay for this, brother. I love Sherry. That's my uncle. So now we look down at the line, and we see the same sister trying to get back in, because all these people are calling in and doing good things. We see the same sister on the line trying to fight back in. Now, all of a sudden, Brother Marty comes spinning around the corner, running, almost tripped and fell. Running in the room to find out why we're not letting the sister in. Sherry then came out the back to find out why we're not letting Miss C in. I'm just telling y'all how it is. You got the radio station that came in after we signed something and said, we'll never push the door open and interrupt. Brother Leland was crying because we were in the same booth Marty just ran into and waved us down and said, can you take a call? That Brother Leland started crying because we came into that booth and we were sitting there. Then said we came into the room. Now, 90.1 is saying, y'all got to let this woman get on. Now, we ain't got to let, they gave us more time. 90.1 is saying, y'all got to let these people come through and talk to you. And it's the same person that y'all heard on the phone.
We ain't scared.
So 99% of y'all are saying, we love you, hold up. The one woman saying something different is fighting to get back in. So Sherry didn't do it. He didn't do it. She done called the boss. She done called the boss and said, they not letting me in on the phone line. And now you done watched. The producers are running in. Let that woman on. Why would I let someone on my phone line that I paid for? First off, we paid for this show, y'all. This ain't free volunteer show. We are paying for this.
God damn.
We've been paying for a year. You wouldn't want to know how much. This ain't free. So you got the whole station just ran into a show we paying for to say, why you ain't taking that woman talking bad about you call? Y'all got to make this make sense, Jackson. I told you I could just show you what I see it happen. I think we got to get off here now. I'm not sure. They was ready to let us. You got to ask it. It ain't them. They're working for somebody. Who the call come from? Y'all saw last time we couldn't get out of the hallway. Why y'all talking about John Horn? So now we got to worry about not taking a specific person's call. This what you pay for radio in Jackson, Mississippi? I got to take the calls you want me to take? And I got to pay you for that? Cheers. This is crazy. Man, let me say something. See something, say something. We come from 9/11 time. You see a bag on a bus. Hey, there's a bag. Someone left their bag. I'm a 90s baby. We say it while it's happening. We don't wait for you to do it behind our back. But once the cameras leave, then it's your word against ours. So it's happening real live. They done told someone else to call in. Hey, we can't take the call, y'all. We signed something that said we get off air on time. Now, I know today somehow it's different. I guess too many people are loving us on 90.1. Too many people are calling in with emotion in their voice saying, rock on, brothers. I love y'all. Maybe too many of the people were responding, but we're going to get off air on time, y'all, like my producer said.
Wrap it up.
We're going to be at that meeting at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
If you're not there at City Hall, we don't know what they're going to do with this moratorium. We love you, Jackson.
You got to see it through to the end.
You got to see it through to the end, my boy. For my co-host, shout out Mr. Wilson. I'm Target Duty. We love you, Jackson. We headed over to the planning department across from City Hall to see what's happening. Shout out to my people.